Minister, that was one of my concerns, that the very old constitution that we have was going to prove an impediment to women in this country being able to access emergency barring orders. I think it's quite incredible that we would need constitutional change in relation to property rights, which would take precedence over the rights of women and their lives and health and their children as well. So I'm hoping that there won't be a constitutional change required, but I think it just reaffirms how outdated and outmoded this constitution is in relation to any progress in society. Just finally, Minister, I'm not surprised that there's difficulty implementing the Convention, given the bedraggled condition of refuge services and services for violence against women in this country. SONUS report that they have 4 times the need over the supply of refuge spaces that they have, and we've seen a litany of refuges around the country having to go begging to their local councils for money because of government cuts. So I imagine there'll be huge investment required to bring Ireland to be able to sign this convention. I agree that refuges are a last resort, obviously, but we need massive structural, cultural and social change in society in order to end violence against women, not just in Ireland but around the world. But that doesn't absolve the government of responsibility to provide those emergency services for women who need them. And education within schools, I believe, is another requirement of the Convention. And a whole host of educational changes that are required. I just think that it's quite incredible that the austerity agenda that's continued in the last 6 years has particularly hit women and particularly hit children, and making it more difficult for women to leave violent relationships and to access the help that they need. On one day in November, there was a census done of the services for violence against women. 537 women and 311 children were accommodated or received support. That's just on one day last November. I think you'll have to agree that there's a need for a massive change in what the government gives to this issue of violence against women, and to bring forward the Convention immediately.